Welcome to lesson 5, where we will be racking with the ribber. These are the two patterns we are going to rack right now. Welcome to a brand new day of knitting on CJ's Knits, where we are going to blow your mind. We are going to knit a racked pattern using our KH260 with the KR260 attached. Today's pattern starts at H0, so you move your ribber to start with all the way over to the left, right, to the right, because it's going that way. As I move it, it's going to the right. So the pitch is at half pitch 0. Wow, that sounds bad. Now we will start with a full needle rib setup. I'm just going to keep this short and sweet. So 10 and 10 on the bottom. Oh, sorry about that. And then what is this? So you know what? I'm not going to worry about 10 and 10 on the bottom. I'm going to do 10 and 10 on the top and then make the bottom one match. So there. So we're at 10, 11, 12, 13 on the ribber by 6. 13 by 6 is equal to 10 by 10 on the main bed. Ooh. We are going to do a full needle rib salvage. So the usual suspects will come into play here. I'm going to move this closer so you can see it. We're going to star 0. Nothing is engaged. Everything's in N. Dropping the yarn. Clipping the yarn. Loading the yarn. Resetting our row counter. This is going to be a pretty intense one. There's a lot of steps. So let's go this way. Yeah, we're good. I was worried there for a second. Okay, so somewhere near there. Looks like I'm playing split the yarn. There we go. Two small weights. $20. Okay, we're good. PR, 0, 0. Going across. 1, 2, 3. Pretty basic. Now, the big change is your ribber goes into 1, but your main bed goes to 3. And you're not in part. You are not in any special settings here on your ribber. But you do have some really, really fun transferring to do. So you need to have 1 stitch in between these two, and then you are transferring these 3 over here. So for every stitch that is up, those two do not have any extra stitches on them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, move those out of work. This has 1. And now this one goes 1, 2, 3. Make sure those are out of work. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that one, and then 1 and 2. Okay, the difference is it doesn't want me to have no stitch on the end here, so I'm not going to go any further with transferring those ones. I'm going to make sure that my ones that need to have nothing on them have nothing on them. We have reset the row counter and we reset our carriages, so row counter is at 0, 0, 0. We're not transferring anything now. What does it say? Set the carriages, move the connected carriage from right to left, plain and purl stitches knit. So right to left. Whew. Okay, you saw that knit. Set the racking indicator to H1, move the connecting carriage from left to right. So now we're going to go 1, 2 clicks, so we're still going to keep it in half pitch. So every time we knit across, 2 clicks. 1, 2. Knit across. Seems a little weird, but 2 clicks. 1, 2. We're just going to move this one up so it knits off. Move that one up. 1, 2. Move these both up. 1, 2. Both up. 1, 2. Now we get to move them back, apparently. So 1, 2. One, 2. One, 2. I think that was right. Can I move that twice? I'm sure we're fine. 1, 2. Click, click. One, 2. 1, 2. Hang on, that one's a little sticky for obvious reasons. Okay, so personally, I would not keep stretching these end ones. I think you should just transfer them upward. So that's what we're going to do. We just knit across once, So 1, 2, I'm going to transfer it this time. I'm going to bring this out, put that down. One, two. One, two. Transfer this one up. One, two. One, two. One, two. One, two. One, two. Okay, that one's not quite there yet. One, two. Not yet. One, two. One, two, three. Now we'll move the probe up. One, two. One, two. Okay, I think that's good enough. I think we're going to get the idea here. I'm going to go one to the other way. I'm going to put these onto the needles. They are below. I'm going to bring all of these needles outward. Those are down. One. Two. Three. Okay, now we're going to cut it and we're going to take a look at it. Weights off. Okay. So you can see how trying not to take those stitches off was the wrong idea, but definitely transferring them up was the right thing to do. So that is a racked pattern. There are many different variations of this, but you know what? You're going to knit a skirt or something like that. Very nice and fun to do. Or baby blanket. Maybe a square or a panel of that would definitely make it rock. What do we got next? Okay, so if I'd read further in the manual, it said to transfer them. So that was the right thing to do. Now we're supposed to do a fancier racked pattern where we have 3 stitches with 1 space in between that we squiggle going up the piece. So let's start that one, and it starts on 3. This is the super fancy racked pattern. And that 3 is half pitch. Okay, so half pitch 3. Again, it's a full needle rib cast on. So we will come back when I get that cast on done. Okay, so here we are at the setup. Ooh. This is pretty intense, but we got this. So we need to have a few rows, not rows, a few stitches transferred up and to the left. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we need to leave 1 on the ribber, transfer 1 up, one on the ribber, transfer 1 up. Did I say river? I said ribber. 1 on the ribber, transfer 1 up. Okay, then we'll do, so 1, 2, 3 on the ribber. And we'll do 1, 2 more, just to make a separation. Just because I'm dealing with a smaller space. So 1 up, 1 down, 1 up, 1 down, and the rest are up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, do we have what it looks like? I think we have a pretty good start. Okay. Now we go 1, 3, not tucking, not parting, not tucking, still in 1. Set the carriages as shown in the figure and knit 2 rows. So reset row counter, knitting 2 rows. 1, 2. All right, set the racking indicator to H5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and knit 2 rows. 1, 2. Set the racking indicator to H3 and knit 2 rows. 1, 2. Repeat steps 5 and 6. So we're at 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is row 20. So now what we're going to do is we're not going to rack anymore. We're just going to put it back into pitch 4, transfer these stitches up, and then see what we've got. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. weights. All right, oh wow, that's pretty. Okay, so you can see as I take this off, it should cinch up a little bit. You can see that we have the same pattern that is in the book. I think we did pretty good. Next up on our list is a herringbone. Anything else with the herringbone? Herringbone and pin tuck. And then we get into rib stitch patterns. That will be so pretty. All right, so come back tomorrow when we start the herringbone and the pin tuck.